And finally, let me place this story in front of you while I sign off for the week. Brits being battered by bulging bills will likely be paying more for their fish and chips this summer as well, when they've already haddock up to here. For cod's sake. See you soon.
England's Brighton seafront is famous for its pier and its pebbles. Not only this, it's also famous for its fish and chips. But holidaymakers may find the famous British meal costlier now than what it was in previous summers. That's because the UK government has introduced a 35% tariff on Russian whitefish. This new tariff is expected to send the cost of battered fish and chips even higher. Several fish and chips owners like Pam Sandhu fear that they may have to turn to cheaper fish varieties to avoid extra costs.
Well, at the moment it's tripled the price of fish and the customers aren't recognising it. We have to put our prices up. We haven't put them up a lot, but the customers are saying to us that they're expensive. Well, we're using a particular brand and we just can't get hold of the brand, and every day we're ringing up the supplier to see if they've got the brands in.
On Brighton Beach, tourists and locals are still enjoying the fish and chips, though a few say that they were surprised by the higher cost.
The fish and chips were average, to be honest, and I was actually quite surprised at the price, whether that's Brighton or whether that's anywhere else, but it was a bit too much for my liking, but thankfully just impaired for mine. So.
Russia is one of the largest producers of seafood in the world. It's a world leader in exports of cod, which is a preferred variety for fish and chips in the United Kingdom. The president for UK's representative body for fish and chips thinks that the industry is in for a rough ride ahead. He has asked Norway for more fish to help combat this surging costs.
We don't really know what's going to happen when it comes to demand. So if demand's low, hopefully that'll help mitigate some of the increases. But obviously with a 35% tariff on top of what is already doubled in price, I think we're definitely in for a rough ride.
Prior to the war in Ukraine, the British fish industry was in a very good shape. But now, uncertainty looms over the industry. Bureau Report, WION World is One.